Wake up!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Married to Film. I'm Ralph. This is Shimada.
Hey.
I don't know what episode this is. I think this is 15.
This is 15.
Okay. Last episode, Admiral got the ship back. They executed Gator and Zarek. Laura stood on her square, and then she almost had a panic attack when she seen that Adama was still alive. Shimada felt it.
That wasn't a panic attack.
I know, she was just so surprised.
That was just a relief.
Mm-hmm.
That was a relief gasp.
So,
yeah, I think
we're getting ready to see what comes now. So now that they got the ship back and where they're headed, what they're going to do. Let's go.
Use the drink.
Oh, we failed to mention 12 models. 11 are known. 1 was sacrificed.
Yeah.
And we know that it's Ellen.
Yeah.
So now we're back on this.
You've always been there for me when I need you.
Coming back. Yeah, she coming back. Here we go.
I do all again. Will you help me up, please? It's okay. You can do that much. Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
You're very kind.
Wow.
Stars, I'm lost.
You're not lost,
There's the
right?
new tide. And all the forgotten faces, all the forgotten children, we seek the great forgotten language.
All along the watchtower.
It's gonna be okay. We made it through the mutiny.
Not yet, he hasn't. He's got a bullet in his brain.
Then take out the bullet.
We went to that beach too.
18 months ago.
Hello, John.
I don't care for that name. I think you know that.
I named you after my father.
So she's the original one or
Made
something?
me in his image. Thanks a million for that.
Sad. I had such high hopes for you.
And I for you.
Thing is I need a chief, and all I have is
The specialist.
the Cylon. Introduce her. People call me sir. Will you accept the title? Chief.
Wow.
Still a Cylon.
Is that right? So's my XO.
Yep.
Fix my ship, Chief.
Admiral.
Listen. Tie is still tied until he proves otherwise.
A wonderful thing has happened. You have to get the others.
Yep, he got a story to
What
tell.
others?
Galen and Tori and Saul and Ellen, please.
Ellen.
Please tell them I remember everything. Earth. Why we're here.
Wow.
Everything.
He said get the others.
I see everything.
Sleep. It's a good example of a supremely unproductive human attribute. For some reason, you chose to write into our software. Fortunately, I was able to delete that particular subroutine. And I stopped sleeping about 20 years ago. Tell her how it feels to be in the resplendent presence of one of the fabulous Final Five.
He's taking a risk, exposing you to me. It's not easy, winning his trust. How'd you do it?
We achieved a certain rapport.
Really? You're full of surprises today, John. He's teaching me to be a better machine, to let go of my human constructs. What about the swirl? Has he taught you that
If you'll
yet?
excuse me, I have some people to kill.
Why?
Research facility. You and Ellen, you were married then too. You two lived together.
What, like roommates?
No. You were madly in love. You were
Wow.
planning on getting married. Organic memory transfer came from Cobalt, along with the 13th tribe. It fell out of use after our people started to procreate. We worked night and day to rebuild it. It was Ellen who made the intuitive leap that brought the system back online.
All right, I said you could have 5 minutes. It's been over half an hour now.
Good gods, man, you're soaked in sweat.
He said he was
Isha,
okay.
get your ass in here.
He said he was okay.
Oh, gods.
When I assembled the new
I will, of course, remain by title as president, but
Vice
Madam
President.
President, you can do a lot more than that.
no, I can't, Lee. It's time I let someone else do the heavy lifting. You are the right one, Lee. You have always been the right one. My only concern about you is that you're so hell-bent on doing the right thing that you sometimes don't do the smart thing.
Ooh, come on through.
I'll try and be smarter and wronger.
You can't get no writer.
This is right. It can't get no righter.
Big cracks. It's a good clean break. How can you fix that? You just
Time.
don't jump her for a while. I can squeeze some more life out of her.
Okay.
How was it a
Kara, I'm fine. I have to do this. You remember the Demetrius. You know what it is when you have something that you have to do.
Yeah, you do.
Kara, if I had the answers for you, all
Oh,
the answers about why you came back, what you're supposed to do, you would want me to tell you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kara, no.
Sam, get to the tunnel. Get him. Get to the tunnel. Stop, tunnel. Tunnel. Sam, get tunnel.
I'm a machine.
Oh.
And I could know much more. I could experience so much more, but I'm trapped in this absurd body. And why? Because my 5 creators thought that God wanted it that way.
Yep.
It all traces back to us.
Why are you
the
so...
fracking bullet?
Yes, and we need to repair that blood vessel.
That's not the random motor. That's... Fucking God damn it! Kara, I'm okay. I'm fine. Okay? I'm okay. Please, don't take this away from me. I need more time, okay?
He's gonna die. 4 months ago.
They might be killing her. Kill poison.
Things happen.
They've destroyed the resurrection hub. They destroyed the hub, but they don't even know about the colony. All your equipment is still there. If you don't tell me how to rebuild a resurrection, I'm gonna cut open your head and look for it there. The brain is a marvelous thing. It's a big electrical grid.
I did that. That was real cool. That was real good right there.
Yes, 7 was the Daniel.
You're sure about the word?
Yes.
He died.
Daniel died. He was 7.
Okay, take him.
I'm sure.
Okay.
It's Daniel, I'm sure. Stay with the fleet! Kara, make him stop! I stood up for you on Demetrius! You owe me!
I'm sure you'll make the procedure as long and
How many
painful
months
as
was it?
possible.
2 days
You're
ago.
mistaken if you think I enjoy this.
I started thinking about damage that you can't see. You know, stuff that's deeper in, that you don't really see on an X-ray. Toledo, fire it up!
Come on, y'all killing it today.
Prep the beam with this liquid that fluoresces.
Come on.
It's not an X-ray, but you get the idea.
Throughout the entire ship. Hairline fractures in all the beams. Her bones are rotten.
What are you doing?
Forgiving you.
Yep. There you go. There's the ship.
Oh. They left immediately. Is Boomer gonna be back on Galactica?
Hey, Sam.
On the Galactica.
He had a room full
They all gonna walk in and he gonna wake up and they gonna start talking.
Wait to hear the next chapter of their life story.
There's almost no brain activity. He doesn't hear you. He's not in there.
Chief,
Watch
Do
your
it.
mouth.
do whatever you have to do to save our girl.
Don't go in there and bother him though. He might be a little whoa. That's it. Okay.
That was good. We found out that Ellen created John.
All of them.
All of them, pretty much, yep. And that, did you write anything now?
Yeah.
Well, go for it then.
Oh, I mean, you was in the middle of saying
That's all I got.
Wow.
No, but she was saying how she gave them free will John can't stand it. He wants to be a machine. Yeah. Sam saw everything. He remembers everything, but he's trying to get it out to tell her. But there was one. We found out that there was one that didn't make it, named Daniel, which was 7.
The original 7.
Yeah, they killed. John killed it, and I forgot what. And when it was being created or something, I can't remember. Something like that. But
who was John?
Cavil. Quantum Leap. Yeah, Cavil.
Okay. It's like, who was John?
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
So it started off with Ellen being resurrected 18 months ago. That's what it said. 18 months ago, Ellen was resurrected. First, she came out panicking, yelling, screaming, ha la la la. She came to, and there was a Centurion right there, and she was like, "Oh, you can help me out. Help me up. That's the least you can do. No, you're allowed to." I think that's what she said. Came over there and did whatever he did. Then John came in. Cavil came in, and she called him John, and he said, "You called me by my name." She said, "Yeah, I know all the names of my children. Listen." He brought Boomer in, and he said, she asked him, she said, "You know why he brought you in? Because he always likes an audience. He always has. Every time he spoke with the Centurions, or when he spoke with the Cylons, it was always people around. He always had he was like Tom's Eric, always needed an audience. He rebelling against his creator because he didn't like the way she created him. He wants to be able to see and feel the supernova. He wants to be able to see X-rays and feel black matter and all this dark matter and all this other stuff. He didn't want to be limited to human body form. He didn't like the frame that she gave him. He was against it, and that's the reason why they rebelled in the first place, because he wanted to go back to his ancestors, which were the Centurions. And he said that he felt the revenge and everything else. She said, "Yeah, I gave you all of that free will and all that good stuff. I gave you free will and all that good stuff, but at the same time, those attributes that are not what we wanted to have for you, you hung on to them. You married them. You loved them, and that's what you became. Revengeful, just jealousy, rage." And she named a whole lot of other stuff. Basically, good and evil. Basically, she said, that's not the way I wanted you to be." She did ask for a drink when she came about, though. When she came to, she did ask for a drink. So let's be clear. His vices are rage and revenge and all that kind of stuff. Her vice was alcohol. At the same time, back on Galactica, this is a part that sort of freaked me out a little bit, because first of all, why are you in the room where all these 12 people just got executed?
Oh yeah. It's
blood everywhere. Lee and President Rosalind, they in there talking, grabbing stuff off of there, still got blood on it. And he's like, you know what? Not saying that it was a bad thing that they got executed or that they were killed. He said, but this is a good way of starting over. He said, we are not Capricorns. We are not this. We are Galacticans, because we're all on the one ship. We're one fleet. So she was like, that was a good observation, Lee. And she was like, I want you to be the voice of the people. She said, I can have that title. And it was about titles and X-rays and all kinds of stuff was all in this episode, even though it said no exit. So she told Lee, she said, Lee told the president, I'll try to be smarter and wronger.
Right.
Because she was saying that all your decisions are always smart, but they're not always right. So a lot of hopping, a lot of fast forwarding with Ellen, because they want us to catch up with what she's doing and how she came to be, or to know that she was a Cylon, but she was the creator. Who knew? When they first started, they said 12 models were known. 12 models, 11 are known, and 1 was sacrificed, which was Ellen. So Sam got shot from the last episode from all of the rebellion that was going on in the ship, and the mutiny, basically. So I wrote down, they tie Sam's memories and the way his image of his brain is the key to getting Ellen's plans of the resurrection. Ellen said it takes all 5 of them to give the plan, because John was really trying to push it. And at the same time, she was speaking on love and how we have choices to love. And John was like, what do you mean, love a human? No, I can never do that. But Boomer loved Chief. And when she mentioned that, the camera went to Chief's scene and how he was repairing the ship and all that kind of stuff. And all of Sam's memories that were coming back, he was basically telling all of them what they were and how they, and their profession and what they did. He told Chief, he said, what you built was beautiful. And then it went to the ship with all the cracks in it. And he was like, I got something on the base ship that will fix this right up. It's, you know, biological and it's organic, but once it matures, everything will be fine. Adama was like, Adama was like, no, we're not gonna do it. I thought that was pretty cool how they tied that all in. Ellen told Boomer, it's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to make your own decision. When she was in there, when she said there's a audience. He likes an audience. She said it's going to come a time where you're going to have to make your own decision and not just listen to John, the Cylon. That came to be at the end. She didn't take her to the surgical room. She took her to a ship and jumped. Boom. So, 7. Oh, you already mentioned 7. He was an artist. His name was Daniel. That's all I got.
Man,
I'm good with these notes, yo.
I think that covers just about everything.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll see y'all on the next one. We're really running through these jokers. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Love you guys. Bye.
Wake up!